Hello, and welcome back to another episode. I am GlitchedGemini, and we're continuing on with our Let's Play of Pokémon Legends Z-A. We're following the trail of the missing Gwen, Ivor's sister, so we're here now. We tracked her to possibly at Racine Construction, so let's see what is happening inside. Oh, what's that? Colorful screw. I will definitely take that, thank you. And, yeah. Let's see what Canari has to say. It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwen?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canari. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Mute it, musclehead. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decide to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If RJ wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwen. I'm not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Alright, Excadrill is gonna tear your team apart. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for overkill. Alright, Canari, let's do this. Bad matchup. Earthquake. Stunfisk is next. And Earthquake. Ampharos. And Electros. Oh, it's gonna be a Mega Evolution battle here. Enough playing around. Electros, let's crank it up. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Shiny Mega Excadrill. Let's go. Oh, that looks kind of nice. Earthquake. Oh, wow. That finished in one hit. Damn. You thrashed my whole team, even Electros. Again. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever. You want to know about G-Volt, right? Yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back. So we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Volt wanted to go where XYZ axes don't meet up, whatever that means. And she's going about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed for some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that. So she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain? Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course. That would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Florges, Clawitzer, Heatmore, Floette. Clawitzer. Yes, Clawitzer is a water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire-type, which makes it weak to water-type moves. Great, so we should look for a Clawitzer then. Yes? I'm on it. And he's gone again. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose. And that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, let's hurry over to the Clawitzer fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait! It's a Clawitzer fountain! Alright, so we are going... Oh, it's right outside here. We'll have to figure out how to get up there, or in there. I can't remember if there's like a lift or something we've got to drop down. Oh no, we can just go right in here. Never mind. Emma, RJ, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Clawitzer fountain, just like Canari told us. Well, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did she tell us? Did Canari tell us? Let's see. There's something about a place where XYZ axes didn't meet. Yes, of course. The x-axis is horizontal, the y-axis is vertical, and the z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our x-axis is correct. We just need to adjust our y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. You mean we should go down? Into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. What would be your approach? Let's vaporize it. Vaporize the water, huh? I suppose a legendary Pokemon might have a fire-type move hot enough to do that. I don't think anything could vaporize this much water, even after extensive training. So we'll have to stop it. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fists of Justice can simply help us solve this problem. Aha! I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes? Then the water pooling below will drain away. Yes, the perfect solution. Go, Failings! Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and... I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate. Alright, so we can actually just teach for Alligator. I think I have the TM for Ice Beam. Yep. We'll just replace Swords Dance real quick. Looks like you brought a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now then, freeze the water in that fountain. Here we go. Marvelously done. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too. Alright, let's teach you Swords Dance again real quick. Oh, one more over. There it is. Alright, let's head down into the depths. Nope, it's gotta be this way. The sewers. The sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here, then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood. I'm on it. And he's gone again. There he goes. Come on. We should help him look for Gwen. Watch out for wild Pokemon. And that takes us back up top. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a Noibat. Let's go. I should have waited till it came down a little more. That's okay. Guess we'll go this way. There's another Noi bed there. Definitely gonna need to come and get an alpha of these guys. It's a dead end here. Okay, so we gotta go back the other way. Oh, that was him coming in. I'm actually curious to see. Oh, there is. Okay, you do have a map of the sewers. Oh, that it actually looks pretty big. Oh, it's Scraggy. We already caught one of you. I just need alphas. Oh, stay there. There we go. Okay, they're gone. All right, let's keep going. All right, we're gonna go to the right real quick. We'll finish exploring this way and get rid of these Scraggy. Oh, and there's Inkay here. Interesting. Alright, nothing up there. Alright, we'll check out this other room if it'll let me. Yeah, it'll let me. Okay, cool. What is up here? Anything? No, it's just an empty room. There might be something here later once we're done with the story and this becomes like a wild zone, I'm guessing. There you are. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through this with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Which area do you want to check? Check the lock body. It looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Check the keyhole. It's shaped like a typical keyhole. Nothing out of the ordinary here. The hinges. You don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be? Maybe a Pokemon has it. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Oh, a Klefki. Well, that Pokemon has some keys. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. Mega Klefki? It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open the locked door back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does, unfortunately, mean there is a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. This also raises some concern about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to you. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Alright, now catch that Klefki. Alright, let's save real quick just in case. I don't know. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Klefki. Here we go. No? Is that not it? We'll see what happens. Wait, you defeated it. We need to catch it and borrow its keys. I was curious about what would happen. I didn't want to use an Ultra Ball. I got 10 free Ultra Balls from that. That's okay. I'll just use an Ultra Ball. It was worth a shot to try and use the Pokeballs, I think. Nice catch! I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can open the lock for us. We're counting on you, Klefki. Doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Huh? I really thought that was going to be the trick to get through here. How about this then, Madame Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madame Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then we must open it, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we can't obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. He's such a musclehead. Alright, let's see. It's Skrelp. We got some Skrelp. Oh my god, yes. I really like Jagalji. Oh, it's Ghastly. Let's get rid of you guys. Oh, did this growl go away? Oh no, it's right there. Perfect. Caught 2. Love it. Right, and then go this way. Keep on progressing through. We already caught the Klefki. Is there anything over here? Besides Klefki? No, that was it. Okay. Oh, how do you get up there? Huh. We'll have to come back and explore this later. Possibly. Let's see. There's the room at the end of the hall. We'll do. It's Litwick. Fire blast the ice. Alright, and we got Crunch now. Very nice. We'll just run away from these guys. And that'll be a-okay. Alright, let's go this way. Sorry, no wet. Come on down here. We got some more Skrelp here. Alright, that's fine. We're really gonna leave you alone. We're right here. Was there anything over here? No. Okay. Hi, Noibat. Sorry. We're moving on. Chandelure. Did you see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as a partner. It looks like a dead end. No floors or anything. Nor doors. There's floors. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. You take a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. We'll get rid of Charizard for now. You don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. A cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special about them. We checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Justice punch. That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead. And the wall's gone. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure. Please help us find Gwyn. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Everyone, every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry. Alright, and with that message of let's hurry, we're actually gonna end the episode here. And we'll finish up finding where Chandelure is leading us to in the next episode. I hope that you've been enjoying the journey in Pokemon Legends Z-A up to this point. Thank you for staying to the end of the video with me. If you liked what you've seen so far, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on the video. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until next time.